What up, YouTube? It's IKG, formerly known as No Change, and I am back with another commentary. And we are back for another episode of my Minnesota Vikings connected franchise here in Madden 25. And right off the bat, we're scouting a QB just in case Josh Freeman does not pan out with the Vikings. And I know a lot of you guys, like I said in the last episode, don't really like him due to what he's done in real life or that. I think he only started one game and he did completely terrible for the Vikings, and a lot of you guys don't like him because of that. So I want you guys to just put that out the window. But I scouted Taj Boyd and Johnny Manziel, and they both have really bad accuracy. So I don't see me actually grabbing a QB early in the draft. I think I may want to get CJ Mosley because Aaron Henderson is pretty below average on the game. Okay, I'm just talking about the game here, and as you guys see, we're giving some points or some upgrades to Harrison Smith, who got a big interception last week. If you missed that, go check that out. We're going to see if he can come up big in this game as well, because he is becoming one of our defensive playmakers, and you guys are going to be seeing that throughout the season. I mean, throughout the preseason, he made a lot of big plays and nice tackles and stuff like that. But, you know, he continued that into the first week of the regular season as he got an interception late in the game to seal it for the Vikings against the Detroit Lions. And that was a shootout game. Matt Stafford and Calvin Johnson and Brandon Pettigrew had just been tearing up the defense all day, and then he stepped up and made a play and separated the Vikings so that they can get the victory. So we have Jerome Simpson coming back from his short-term injury. Kevin Williams will be out for this game, and he will be coming back next week. And we're facing the Chicago Bears, who are also 1-0 on the season, and we're going into Soldier Field. So this is our second straight away divisional game. So we want to go 2-0 on the season, and just as importantly, we want to go 2-0 in our division versus the Lions and the Chicago Bears today. So like I said, coming back is Jerome Simpson, and he will be staying at the slot position. I'm going to have Cordarrelle Patterson at the number 2 receiver, like a lot of you guys suggested. And so we're going to have to see what kind of damage he can do. He had a great game last week, and we're going to have to see how Jerome Simpson comes back from injury. And if he doesn't do too well, I might want to put Jarius Wright in at the slot position instead. And speaking of depth chart moves, we're going to keep Nnamdi in at the number 1 corner against Brandon Marshall. You know, his hands are going to be full this game as well, just like it was last week versus Megatron. And we're going to see what he can do as Cordarrelle Patterson picks up a quick 15 yards for this Vikings offense. But Nnamdi Asomugha, I'm not going to hold anything against him. As you guys see, Adrian Peterson will fumble the ball, but we will recover it, so we will retain possession here in the first drive of the game. But Nnamdi, he was going against Megatron. Not a lot of good corners can even cover him. But as you guys see, Cordarrelle Patterson gets hurt, and that is a broken collarbone. I still have to show you guys how long he will be out, but filling in for him is Jarius Wright, and he gets a very nice reception right there for 58 yards, setting up this rushing touchdown from the 2-yard line by Adrian Peterson. So the Vikings get our first points of the game here at Soldier Field, and we go up 7-0. So now it's up to the defense to get a stop so we can create a lead, and Matt Forte is just mowing over defenders, getting past midfield to the 46-yard line. So we really need to defend that guy, him and Brandon Marshall, and actually Alshon Jeffrey. We really need to defend them. But look, as he just once again just mows over defenders and just runs them over on his way to a first down. And then they're going to hit Brandon Marshall for a very nice tiptoe catch right there, and they will tie the game up at 7. And so Josh Freeman is going to try to toss out to Adrian Peterson, and he will lose roughly 4 yards on the play right there. So on 2nd down and 14, Josh Freeman with a very nice clean pocket has time, and he's going to find Jarius Wright again, who is filling in for Cordarrelle Patterson, and he has 2 receptions for 81 yards already. And then Adrian Peterson is following up his near record-breaking day with a very struggle-filled first quarter so far. And then we're going to hit Jarius Wright again. Correct me if I'm saying his name wrong. And he lays out for this catch. Not the best thrown ball, but Wright makes the most of it as he comes down with it after laying out for the reception right there. And Adrian Peterson is getting about 12 yards on that carry right there as he picks up a new set of downs. And on 2nd down and 14, after another loss, we're going to hit Jerome Simpson over the middle for a gain of 12. And on 4th down and 1, we decide we don't want to come down here and settle for 3, and we're going to give it to Adrian Peterson, who gets pulled down by the face mask, although he did pick up a first down that will tack on a few extra yards. And on 1st down and 10, on the very next play, we're going to hit Felton, the fullback, who just falls into the end zone. So that's a very easy passing touchdown for Josh Freeman right there in the game. So we have a 7-point lead once again, as Roberson will stop Matt Forte on the right side. And on 3rd down and 1, he's going to get out to the outside on the left side down to the 40, and he will be brought down by, I believe that was Sanford right there. And on 1st down and 10, Jay Cutler's back to pass with no pass rush at all, going to find a wide open Devin Hester, and he will truck over the tackle of, I believe that's Chris Cook. And on 1st down and 10, we're defending the run, and they're going to go play action and find Brandon Marshall beating the coverage of Nnamdi Asomugha, and he will get down to the 2-yard line. And on 2nd down and go, they're going to try a toss to Matt Forte, and he will walk into the end zone very easily. So just like that, the game is tied up once again. So neither team playing great defense right now early on in the game. And Adrian Peterson has the ball, and he will pick up a gain of 9 right there. Only 23 yards on 9 rushes for him. So not a great day so far. And we're going to hit Felton again. And look how he does a great job of staying in bounds, keeping his balance for just long enough to pick up a 1st down right there. And we're going to hand it off to Adrian Peterson again, and he will pick up another 8 yards, and this time he will fumble. However, there will be a booth review, and very quickly you guys are going to take a look at the replay. I think they're going to show it to you, and I believe his knee was down. We're going to have to find out and see, but as you guys clearly saw, his knee was down, so the call on the field was overturned, and we pick up another 1st down. Then we're going to hit Greg Jennings over the middle for a gain of 13, and that will pass the 2-minute warning on 3rd down and 7. Josh Freeman with a nice pocket is going to end up scrambling and getting down to the 11-yard line. And on 1st down and 10, he is back from the shotgun, and he fires for Jarius Wright, and he will drop the ball. And he has been having a great day so far, so he doesn't need to start dropping the ball. That would have been a touchdown on his day, but he did drop it on 3rd down and 13. Josh Freeman cannot find anybody open. Rolling out was going to hit Greg Jennings on the right side of the field. He was wide open, but I saw him a little bit too late, and that allowed Julius Pepper to get the sack. And on 3rd down and 3, Brandon Marshall will beat Nnamdi once again, and he has just been getting targeted in these first 2 games, and he's going to have to do a lot better. I'm only going to give him a little while longer to get better. And speaking of our cornerback situation, wait. Harrison Smith hits the daylights out of Alshon Jeffrey and forces a fumble, and it was recovered by Everson Griffin. He was there to cover up the ball and get the possession for the Vikings. And we're going to hand it off to Adrian Peterson, and he will get a very nice game right there. So he's starting to pick up here in the 2nd half. And on the 1st down play, we're going to hand it off to, or actually we're going to do a read option, for Josh Freeman, and he will keep it for a gain of 6. Back to pass is Freeman. This time he was looking for, I believe that was Wright, and he was not able to get the pass off due to the hit by the defender. And Chris Cook will hit Devin Hester right there, and that will put him out for the rest of the game. And on 2nd down and 3, we had Matt Forte in the backfield, but he was able to elude the tackle, and he will pick up a 1st down. So 2nd down and 6, Jay Cutler from the shotgun, empty backfield, back to pass, 2nd down and 6, going to find Earl Bennett, and he will be brought down before he can pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down and 1, he will be tackled prior to getting the 1st down, and that is Hodges filling in for an injured Greenway, and that was a great play on 3rd down to force the Bears to punt. And now with the possession, the Vikings are going to hand it off to Felton, who has had a touchdown reception, another good 1st down pickup, and then now an 8-yard rush. And on 1st down and 10, we're going to hand it off to Adrian Peterson, who finds some room on the right side, getting it down to about the 38-yard line. And on 3rd down and 10, we are rolling out with Josh Freeman, and for a second here, he thinks about scrambling, but he tries to hit Jarius Wright over the middle, but he would not be able to hit him, so that would force us to settle for a field goal by Walsh. And on 1st down and 10, they're going to find Weems. I believe his name is Eric Weems, if I'm not mistaken. He picks up a 1st down off of a very athletic catch right there, and they're going to hit him once again in the middle, and he very easily could have taken that one for 6, but he was just not fast enough. And on 1st down and 15, following a delay of game penalty, they're going to hit Forte in the passing game as well, and he picks up a very nice gain of 11 right there. And 2nd down and 4, Cutler is back to pass under the pressure of Henderson, and we will have a face mask penalty on Henderson, and that will add some yardage to the end of this play. And Jay Cutler is not happy with the way he was tackled by Henderson on that play, but he will hit Earl Bennett over the middle of the field for a touchdown. So they take the lead 21-20 here early in the fourth quarter. So we're going to have to do something. We want to come away with a touchdown so that way we can go for the 2-point conversion and create a 7-point lead. But Jefferson cuts this one out to the left side. The 20, the 10, the 5 touchdown. And we have a special teams touchdown here in Chicago for the Vikings, and that will make our lead 5. We have 26 to their 21, and we're going to go for 2, and we're going to try the read option, and Freeman is just entirely too slow. So instead of going up by 7 points, we are up by 5. That is a big difference. So the Bears have a chance to take the lead by 2 or 3 once they score a touchdown, or if they can score a touchdown. They will not take the lead via field goal, of course, but they're going to hit Bennett once again, and he is just torching our defense. Although he only has 49 yards, he has come up with some really good catches, and Alshon Jeffrey has the ball this time, and he will be taken down after a gain of 10. And from the 22-yard line, Jay Cutler is back to pass. Single back formation. He's going to hit Marshall, but Marshall will be blanketed by Asamoah for once. And on 3rd down and 10, Jay Cutler facing no pass rush really until Robeson beats his man, and he will be getting the sack right there on Cutler. So that will force them to settle for a field goal. So now we have a score of 24-26, and we just want to run some clock while getting some very efficient yardage and some safe yardage, not putting the ball up for grabs. But we are forced with a 3rd down and 11, and we're going to hit right, and he drops yet another pass. And he started his day filling in for passing very, very well, but he has really dropped 2 passes. One could have been a touchdown where we had to settle for a field goal, and that would have been a crucial first down in this game. So he has to do a little bit better than that. And they're going to go up to Marshall, and I forgot my house rules for that second. No switching users. And Chris Cook could have came out with his 2nd interception in 2 weeks. As you guys said that I should put Xavier Rhodes, but until Chris Cook shows me that he cannot be a second corner on this team, he will be the second corner. A lot of you guys go off of real life. But anyway, now is not the time to talk about that. I'm going to come back to that at the end of this game as the Chicago Bears are driving on me right now. And on 2nd down and 10, I missed an easy tackle, and that would allow Bush to rumble forward for a gain of 9. And on 3rd down and inches, filling in for Greenway is Hodges, and he makes yet another great tackle for loss or no gain. And we're going to see how they measure it, and he will be just short. So Robbie Gould will kick the field goal. We're going to see if he can make it, and he does. So we go down by a total of 1 point. So as long as we get in field goal range, we can win this game. It's up to Josh Freeman in this offense. Let's see what he can do, and we're going to get it started the right way, and we're going to hit right for about a gain of 16. And on the ensuing first down, we're going to hit Greg Jennings for another gain of about 17 yards. So this offense is rolling. We're going to hit Joe Webb, quarterback turn receiver, and that will get us to the 31-yard line. And on 1st down and 10 with 16 seconds left, we're going to hand it off to Adrian Peterson, getting some very short yards. We use our last timeout, and the game is on the line here for Walsh, and he will hit it with 2 seconds left. We take the lead 29-27. We just go out and squib kick it, and then they only get a return, of course, only to like the 50-yard line, if that. And the Vikings walk away with their 2nd division win in 2 straight weeks, both on the road. So this team is looking very, very nice. Josh Freeman is playing a lot more efficient than I expected him to, than a lot of you guys expected him to. But we come out with a win, and I have to say I give most of the credit to the efficiency of the offense. They say the Bears had a takeaway, but I really can't look back on this game and see a takeaway that they had. We didn't fumble, or the one fumble that we did have, we got back, and the other one was overturned. No interceptions by Freeman, so I don't see a takeaway for the Bears defense. Over 100 yards for Adrian Peterson. A great day by Wright. Cordero, did go out, and so did Greenway. So we're going to have to see where they stand on the injury report. But speaking of our team, I just want to talk about Chris Cook for a second. A lot of you guys say that he's not that good in real life, and I don't really watch the Vikings in real life. I watched the Vikings for the first time this season as a full game, and that was when they were playing the Bears in real life, and they actually ended up getting that win in overtime. And that was really fun to watch, seeing as I played with this team on Madden. But I just want to say that Chris Cook will be the second cornerback over Xavier Rhodes until he shows me that, he deserves to be down I don't know what's the word, demoted. I'm sorry, demoted to third cornerback. You know, Xavier Rhodes, we're gonna see what he can do. You know, he's a rookie. I might want to put him in. I'm gonna choose experience over talent most times, unless the talent is absolutely ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my philosophy. I'm the owner. I appreciate you guys' feedback, but just give him a chance. I know he might not be that good in real life, but just give him a chance on the game in this connected franchise. But thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Later.